Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. We are going to do 10 cards, one kit using August's Love from Lizi card kit, which is just absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous, guys. So if you haven't seen my unboxing, do check out my channel. It is on there. And also please do subscribe if you're not already subscribing, and please do give me a big thumbs up as well, because it really does help my channel to be seen. So I have all of these. I did get some extras as well, so we're going to use some of these peel-offs because we just have to, because as you know, I love my peel-offs. So I have, this is going to be a two-part video. So I have 5 cards here. So we are going to start off with our first card. So the first thing that I need to do is actually turn on my die cut machine, because we need to make sure that that is ready to go. I'm just trying, I've got packaging off the kit, so I'm just trying to make sure that, because when I finish I'll probably put everything back in there. Right, okay, so I'm just going to sort a few bits out. So absolutely beautiful stuff. Definitely going to have to use the sentiments. Now, we did get white cardstock in the kit now, but this is alcohol friendly cardstock, so I'm not going to use this today. And the only reason I'm not going to use it is because I'd rather keep this and save it for my Copic markers when I'm colouring in, because as most of you know, the white cardstock can be quite expensive for Copic markers. For Copic colouring in. So up here I actually do have, I've got some more sheets, so let's get a couple out. It's caught on my thing. So I've got some white cardstock here. So what I'm going to do is, the first thing I want to do, because I definitely want to make, I want to take advantage of the sentiments, is we need to do some cutting. So I'm going to grab my die cutting machine out, and I'm just going to put this on, and I think that what I'm going to do, I want to do the first 3, and I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine, probably a few times to get some bits, like get them ready so that we can stamp on them. So let's bring that back. And it looks like we've got Lady coming to join us. Yeah, oh bless her, it's too hot. Oh, look at that. That went over there. That is not good, guys. It moved. This is why you should really use, but we can still use it. It's why we should really use washi tape for that. Okay, so I'm going to run that through again. And I'm not going to learn by my mistake there, because that would just be silly. Perfect. See, I told you, honestly, I've got everything everywhere. Right, let's just rewind that. I think, I think that'll do for now. I'm wondering whether to do like one more set, because that'll give us, yeah, see, it moved again. Right, we need to put, I need to put, what do you call it, down, some washi down. So, put them on there. I'm going to go through once more, just so that, I think that should do us for our, yeah, to put our sentiments on. And I'm just reversing my machine just because it makes it easier for me to take them out. But I mean, these sentiments are just beautiful. They're all about friendship and friends. So it just seems daft not to take advantage of using them and making some really nice friendship cards. Because I think it's, friendship cards are one of those things that is so lovely to have in your stash. Right, I'm just going to move that out the way, and that can come back in as and when we need it, if we do. So I'm just going to pop that back on my shelf. Okay, let's just move this over. I'm going to turn my machine off. Right, so the first thing I want to do is let's do some stamping. So I'm going to get the stamps out. Okay, and I want a stamping block. So this one will do. Make sure we've got it the right way. Just because, although I suppose it doesn't really really matter, does it? Right, I've got these little ones, but I'm thinking, no, this big one. I'm going to use my VersaFine Clear. Now this takes a while to dry, but it is a nice juicy ink pad, so I know I'll get a nice crisp impression with it. But we'll just leave it to sort of dry while we put all of our cards together. So I'm sort of doing it so that we've got all of our little different elements ready for this. So this is sort of like a little batch making card session that we are doing. So, oh, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? That looks amazing. So there's the first one. Yeah, that big one doesn't go on, so I think I'm going to use this one again. So again, make sure that's all nicely juicy and got plenty of ink on. And we're just going to, yep, pop this on. Hi Lucy. And Lucy's just come down to see us. Okay. And there's that one. And then because we've done 3, let's do this one as well. And then the other one I want to do this one, and I want to do this little round circle. I want to see if it actually fits onto this bit. So we're going to have a go at that as well. I don't know if it is, but it's worth sort of having a look, isn't it? Right, okay, so that's those 3 done. So I'm going to pop that back on my sheet. I'm going to get this little circly one. I'm going to pop some ink on, and then I want to see if I should really have a stamping platform for this, but never mind. Okay, actually, you know what? Oh, just so just to say if it's on. It's not the best, but try that again. Just making sure that, oh, I didn't quite get that, but that's fine. Yeah, it's not the best, so I don't think we'll use them, but I just wanted to see if it did work or not. So now we know. Right, okay, so I've got 3 of these ones, and these ones we're going to do Friends Are the Family We Choose. So that gives us 6. Feels weird actually this month because we haven't got anything to colour in. Although I can't remember, did we have something to colour in last month? I can't quite remember. But yeah, I do love the stamps that we get from Lizi, and they're really good quality as well. I always have a look on eBay actually to see if anybody's getting rid of like older ones, but no, I think if you get them, you never get rid of them because they're just too nice. So right, okay, so that's my sentiments all stamped out. So like I say, I think sometimes it's nice to have those sentiments ready to go as and when you need them. So I'm just going to pop these back in there because I'm not going to do any of the wreaths or anything like that. So I think we're finished with that. Let's pop our dies away as well. Now I store my Love from Lizi kits. I actually store them in some little envelope, like plastic envelope type things, like Ziploc bag envelope. I don't know. So yeah, I tend to store my stuff in there. I don't think this is the right bag, Dawn. Put it in the right bag. That might help, mightn't it? There we go. Okay, because I don't think we'll need them again either. So now we've got them, let's leave them up there. They'll dry nicely while we are busy. I'm going to bring in my first card, and I'm actually going to use the watercolour card because I just think that is gorgeous. And we're just going to cut that down. So I'm going to grab my trimmer and I'm going to cut that down to 3 and 7/8, just to give it that slight border, because the cardstock I'm actually using for my bases is cream, so it just goes really nicely Yeah, perfect. So let's glue that down. So I'm going to stick that down. Oh, I've got a little fly joining me. He wants to be famous. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue down, and hopefully we can line this up quite nicely, just like so. So there's that. Now I want to use one of these gold frames as well, but I actually want to use it as a shaker. So we need, right, I need some acetate, so let me grab some acetate out. So I'll grab my little pouch of acetate, because I think it'll be nice to have a shaker. Okay, but I'm wanting this to be a flat shaker, so actually maybe a bag would have been better for this, but I'm thinking we could have done a bag. Does that fit on there? It does. So I'm just going to use this little bit of acetate that I have. I'm going to glue it onto our frame, just seeing if it's sticky, and it's not. Scissors, they're right in front of me. Right in front of me. So I keep all of my acetate off my stamps, so if I move my stamps into a CD case, I actually, what I do is I tend to end up popping them, pop the acetate into that little folder, and then I use them, even the patterned bits as well, I use those. Okay, so that's going to sit on there like so, and hopefully dry. And just put a bit of glue on there. Right, okay, so let's leave that to dry. So I'm going to come back to that once all that's dry. So let's put that off to the side, and let's do the second one. Now I feel like, because this chair really is squeaky, I keep moving away from my desk. I think the wheels have become loose. Right, I'm going to use this little bit instead of leaving it. So we're going to do 2 cards with the watercolour paper. I just think it looks absolutely gorgeous, so we may as well use it. So let's move that on, try and get an even border. That's not as even as I would have liked it. And then I want to bring in some of our patterned paper. Let's have a look. Oh, this one. So I'm just going to cut, I think I'm going to cut 3 strips at, so at 3/4 of an inch each. There's 1, 2, and 3. So that's the strips done. And then what I want to do is I actually want to pop these going across the card just like this. So like that. Just, yeah, I like that. So let's stick them down. So, and I want them to go the full length of the card as well. And that is Lady. So I don't know if you could hear that then. So let's do this. I'm going to stick that one on there like so. Okay, and then we're going to stick this one on as well, just about there. Right, okay, and then before I trim them off, I want to bring in some of the peel-offs, and what I'm actually going to bring in is I'm going to bring in this one. So this is it's the variety pack. I think this is like all the coppers and rose gold and stuff. I'm wondering though, oh, let's open that up. Let me grab my folder out. So thank you everybody who has responded telling me what these are. You can get these are Dove Craft sticker books. You can buy them from the range for $4.99 or you can get them off Amazon for $5.99. so thank you so much everybody who has commented and told me where you can get these from. I definitely are going to be ordering some when I'm off my no spend, because at the minute I'm on a no spend. Oh, I have that colour, which is that colour, but it's in the thinner one, so I think that would be nice to go. Oh look, that one's not being used either. Yeah. I'm just seeing if I have some used ones first before I sort of dip into them. I have actually a really nice stash of peel-offs from Love from Lizi, so which I'm chuffed to bits about. So yeah, right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to swap out the ones that I used for the ones that are not used. Okay. Oh, I know that on this one. So let's take these out, because then it just means that I'm not sort of dipping into other ones. Plus, you get to see what I've got as well. So, right, so that can go in there because we've got one that's used already. So, yes. What other colours do we have? I know that I've got that petrol blue one. Actually, I'm thinking that's a different colour, you know. That looks like a completely different colour, and it is. So we don't have that one. I need to get my other ones out. So yeah, because I don't have, what do you call it? My black ones are not in here. And I know that my black ones are, I do have some black ones, and I'm sure I'm absolutely positive I've got a black one that has been used. So, right, so that is those ones. Right, okay, let's grab, I think what I'll do is I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to find the rest of these and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Right, I've done that. Now, with the black ones, I didn't have any of the pinstripe ones, but I have this one in my collection. So this is actually a woodwear one. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use the ones off here because, yeah, I've already opened this one. So I've left the Love from Lizi one. And I wasn't going to use black, but actually, I think it'll be quite nice. So I'm just going to put that across there and just trim that down. Now I'm assuming I'm going to have something that's going to cover that. So I'm hoping anyway. I haven't got a clue what we're doing. We're just sort of making it up as we go. Actually, no, we won't. Yeah, we're making it up as we go along, guys. Because I need to do this side. So I'm going to put some trim all over these. Okay. So, right, just like that. And then let's do this side. So yeah, I do love the Love from Lizi peel-offs. They're really good. Instead of using, you know, your matted layers, I think these work brilliant for it. So yeah, it is something that I do love to use, as most of you know, especially in my How Many cards as well. I find it really, really nice using them in there. Okay, another two more. But yeah, I am splitting this video up just because I don't know how long it's going to take. So I thought, you know what, let's just do 2 videos out of it. And then, yeah, they'll hopefully either be shorter or about the same. Right, okay. Oh, that was a bit high up, wasn't it, Dawn? So put that on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, oh, there was glue on my mat. I'm just going to turn it over and we're just going to cut these all down like so, like that. And then I just need to take a little bit off the top. Get rid of these bits. How gorgeous is that looking? And then I've just spotted that hand that I'm wanting that hand. I think that's going to go lovely with this. So let's cut these down. Oh, definitely. Okay, just need to trim off a little bit of that bit. And then have that there. And then I think we've got this piece here as well, which I really like, but I would like to add some colour to it. So how about adding the abandoned coral? Let's have a look at this and see what it's like, because it seems to match quite nicely with that. So I'm just going to grab my red, move this off to the side. I'm actually going to bring this in first and just have a look to see if that red is what I want. Yeah, that looks quite nice. So I only want it round the edges of this piece, so that it's still white in the centre. So I'm just doing around the edge. Okay, so now that that's done, that is a gorgeous colour, I have to admit. It is beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, right, so I need something to raise this up with. Oh, we do have the foam dots that came in the pack, so let's use those. We have them, so why not? I've dropped the thing. I'm wondering if, no, I was going to say, I was wondering if we can get away with not using the circles first and we use the outline first. I'm all for saving, yeah, because the circles, you never know when they'll come in handy. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to press them down. So this is just going to give just a slight bit of dimension, so like so. Okay, and there, and they come off, thankfully they come off quite easy. So I'm just going to pop that on as centre as I can get it, and then I want this raised up as well. Yeah, I'll just use these dots. Okay, and then just cut that in half because that's just not going to fit. So most of you know I do actually use cardboard for my dimension, but Lizzie has provided us with some dimension this time. So yeah, I've got a feeling we're about 20 minutes in and I've only made one card. How bad is that, guys? Right, okay, so that's just going to sit on there like so, and then we've got these gorgeous little gems that I want to add on. And how I do them, I put them wherever I want them and I press it down and then I pull the paper away and it more or less puts it where you want it. So yeah, little tip for you there, because I just find it quite hard with my nails to pick it up. Yeah, so that is our first card all done. Right, let's pop that off to the side and let's go on to card number 2. So here it is. Let's move all of the bits out of the way, and I'm dropping everything. Let me grab everything that I've dropped. Okay, so I dropped my little balloon. Right, I feel like I want to use this, so we're going to do it. Right, but what I'm going to do is we're going to tear. We're doing what I love to do most, and that is tear the paper. So I'm going to tear down the other side as well, like this. Okay, and get rid of that little bit. And I really want to use that bit on there as well, so I'm going to. Why not? And what I'm going to do is actually come in with this abandoned coral just to darken up this edge. so that it's just slightly different to the base, so that it, you know, that we can sort of see it. I'm actually thinking, what about if we add on some, you know, some little details as well, just little bits, not a lot. Yeah, I quite like that actually. I'm not going to add any more because I think I might overdo it if I add any more to it. Let's get rid of my ink. But yeah, that colour, the abandoned coral's actually going really, really nicely with this, yeah, with this kit. So I only got it because I didn't have it. Right, I'm going to go all the way around the card base with it. I promise I'm not going to use this on every card because we do have the mode lawn as well. But yeah, I do promise I'm not going to use it on every card. I'm just sort of, yeah, working with what we have. Okay, so there's the card base. So making sure that that colour comes in. It doesn't have to be perfect because all of it is not going to show. So let's stick this down. Okay, like so. There we are. And I will trim off that top bit in a moment, and then I'm going to have this bit down as well. And just because it's got a hole on that piece doesn't mean we can't use it. We can make that either a feature, or we can actually cover it with something. So yeah, don't be afraid to use it. And experiment as well, have a play, because I think sometimes that's what, you know, it's all about. Right, okay, we were going to do a shaker, weren't we? But I think with this one, I'm wondering, do I want to use the other gold frame, or, oh, we've got those, oh, I know what we could do. Where's our bits? I'm thinking, why don't we use those corners and we can put one of these on. It's going to be between You're Loved So Much or the typewriter, and I'm leaning towards the typewriter, loving the typewriter, so I think the typewriter might have got it, but then I'm also loving, oh, why is this so hard, guys? Why is it so hard? Right, let's bring these in. I think You're So Loved. Let's go with You're So Loved. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I've never used these before, guys, so please bear with me. Yeah, it's one of the other reasons. I'm going to put them on all four corners, I think. Why not? So they're all on all four. Make sure they're all pressed in like that, and then I'm going to just stick that there, and then that shouldn't come out. Well, it'll come out if you ask it to come out, I suppose. Yeah, I like that. So it needs something else, and I'm thinking a bow. So let's do a bow. Right, again, I do have a bowl maker, but you can use a fork, and I think I've got a video where I tried using a fork and I was so terrible at it. So yeah, let's not use the fork. Right, okay, there we are. So I'm thinking that, oh, that's lovely, that in the middle, just there. Yes, we are. Right, bit of glue, and pop the bow there. Oh, do you know that looks so pretty? Oh, that's gorgeous. Do you know what? I really like those corners. Oh, you do know that I'm going to end up buying myself loads of those corners, don't you? My husband actually bought me some, and when he bought me a goodie bag, and yeah, never used them. And why haven't I used them? Because how gorgeous is that? And then you can take that off and reuse it. Like the person who's got it can use it as like a tag or something. Yes, I like it. Right, let's bring this back in. So we're wanting to do a shaker, so I do need some foam. Now I do have this. I want this to be a really thin, not as thick. Now I do apologise, I do have some black foam, but I don't have any white foam on a reel. I just have these little bits, so I really do apologise. So we're going to have to do one at a time, but please do be rest assured that yes, we're doing one at a time putting these on, but I'll just be using my glue to glue them down. But I'm only going to do one layer because, like I said, I don't want it to be like, you know, like a really full, like a shaker that stands out quite a bit, if that makes any sense. So this is really thin foam that I'm using, so it's perfect for what I want. I'm hoping the sequins still move within it, but yeah, let's see. Okay, I'm just going to go across this side now. I need to make sure I keep turning it the right way. And the key with shakers is always make sure your gaps are shut. So there's nothing to say you can't use, you know, lots of little foam dimension squares like I'm using here, because you can. Just make sure your gaps are closed. And the other thing, I wouldn't put glitter in with them, because you'll probably find that glitter, yeah, will seep through where you haven't quite got it. Okay, so nearly done, guys. And then, but I'm only going to put, like I said, I'm just going to put like a handful of the, not even a handful actually, probably a sprinkling, a little fairy sprinkling of goodness inside. Oh dear, I think I've gone mad. I think I've gone mad. Right, okay, let's do some more there. And 1, 2, come on, stick. There we go. Right, just have across the top and then we are done, guys. We can then finish this off. Right, I am going to use one of the sentiments for this that we did stamp out, because I think that would be quite nice, won't it? So we will do that. Okay, another one. Right, a few more. I know a lot of people is probably looking at this thinking, honestly, I couldn't be bothered. And to tell you the truth, I don't think I could be bothered either. And I'd be surprised if you haven't fast forwarded me. Yeah, but I have lots and lots of them in my stash. So I need to get them used and actually use them up. Right, down here, I'm not going to do it all over. I'm just space them out like so. So that it's all nice and level. Okay. So I don't want it to sag, although I'm thinking, I'm putting these down and I'm sort of thinking to myself, it's not going to sag there, Dawn. What are you doing? You're just faffing around. Right. Okay, I'm going to pop, oh, I nearly put the glue on without the sequins. So I'm just going to grab some sequins. I literally am, it's going to be a pinch. So like this is really it. It's like one layer of sequins, that is it. And not even a whole bunch of them either. It's a tiny amount of them. Okay. Oh. So I'm just going to check that that is all in the right place and none of the sequins are on top of each other, just for while we're putting them in. And then hopefully, like I say, really few sequins in there. And to tell you the truth, I don't think you're going to see that many because we're going to cover most of this up with one of the sentiments. I was going to use one of the big ones. So just putting glue on every single dot, and then we're just going to press that down, so like so. Leave that to dry before I start shaking it, and then I was just going to pop this Best Friends there, but I want to break that down. So I'm going to come in with my vintage photo. Okay, and grab my blending tool, and we're just going to go around the edges. Just because it's just, for me personally, it's just a bit too white. So just bringing in that vintage photo really helps. So I'm going to glue that down. So that's just going to sit there like that. And then I like the idea of, you know, the wooden elements that we got. So we have the balloon. We have the aeroplane, which I'm quite liking. We even have the little arrow. But I'm thinking just the balloon and the aeroplane. I like them. So I'm going to keep them natural wood. I love keeping my wooden elements all natural wood. I always have done. It's rare that I sort of colour them up. I've just sort of changed my mind with that. Never mind. Right, okay, so that's that. And then put the lid on. Put the lid on there. Just thinking it needs just that little something else. What does it need? We've got some stars. I've got some ribbon. The stars are the wrong colour, so where's the peel-offs? Oh, there was black one. Well, there was the black stars, wasn't there? So I think the black stars peel-offs might actually be the one to go to. That's not them. Nope. That's not them. Okay. So black star peel-offs are not here. How could we lose them? We've literally been sat in the same place the whole time. Right, okay. I'm going to use something off this sticker sheet instead. Let's use these gold hearts, because I think these gold hearts will go quite nicely with this. So I'm going to pop them on instead. Just like so. So there we go. Oh, I like that. Oh, you know what I've done, guys? Put it on upside down. Oh, it's a bit silly of me, isn't it? I do like that. It's very sparse. Yeah. Okay, we're going to cut that off. So this is what I do. If I end up doing this, where I put my base on, I've decorated my card up and I've put it on upside down. I'll use that to do some die cutting or some stamping on or something, and then I literally get another card base. It's not ideal, but it just means I haven't wasted it. I am thinking I probably could have got away with a few more sequins in the shaker, but I still like it as is. Because we just line it up, push it down, and there we have it. So that is our second card. I'm thinking, I'm looking at that, I'm going to put a peel off across the bottom, and I'm going to put the brown, or the copper, sorry, and I'm going to do the thicker one. Okay, so I'm just going to pop along like that. Right, and pop that back in there. Ooh, if I can. Do you know, Christy Marcotte, I watch her, she does the Love from Lizi kits. It's how I actually found out about them. And she makes it look so easy putting these peel-offs back on. Like, really easy. Right, I just want the thinner one. I'm hoping this one fits, because... No, it doesn't. It should have known. Okay, so let's put that back on there. And let's get a full little one out. So I've used the widest width and I'm using the thinnest width on for the peel-offs. I'm just putting them just across. It's just a little extra something, just because I feel like down at the bottom it's a little bit too bare, and if this is enough to do across the bottom as well. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so there we have it. So that is our, is it our second card or our third card? Our third card. So that's card number 3. Right, let's go on to our next card. So I want something really funky, I think, for this one. Something a little bit different to what we've already done. We've done like warm colours so far, haven't we? What about if we do the black? So I'm liking that, and then right at the back I remember seeing, oh, it was on that one, but I like the cut parts, although I could do it off the top. I like that cut part, which actually might work for this, but yeah. Right, so I'm going to cut this down to actually, including that banner at the top, to 3 inches. Then I'm going to cut this down to 4 inches, and that's going to go on to our card. So that's going to stick on there, which is more or less, yeah, the size. So let's put some glue down. Okay, and then we're going to pop that on here, and I will trim the top off it when we finish. So there we go. So that's nicely adhered, and then I'm going to have that bit just across there like that. Like I say, I'm going to make use of that circle bit. Doesn't mean just because it's there, and yeah, it's a bit of part of the packaging, does not mean that we can't use it. So yeah, that's always good. So I'm going to get rid of this little bit. Okay, so that's what we've got. And actually I've just seen it, we've got this that we cut up, and actually I really like that. I think that is looking gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to keep that. There's the stars, so I think we'll definitely use the black stars. I'm wondering, do I want any white on? But I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to go with I'm going to go with the black stars, and let's do some black straight peel-offs as well. So I want a black peel-off to go down here, but as we really do not need a full one. So this will probably be enough because it is going to be covered. So yeah. So there's that one. And just make sure that this is big enough. And yes, it is. Excellent. Okay, and then there's that one. So that's going to go there. I like that a lot. And then I think I want one to sort of come down there, which might seem a bit strange, but like drawing your attention to it, but I think it would look really nice. So that's going to go just up there. Right, yeah, I like that. Right, and then I want this to be like to raise up. So I'm just going to cut down this bit because we can use all of this for our dimension. So just have that cut down like that, and then yep, we got, and 2 dots sorted. Right, okay. And let's take the, come on, off you come, be nice. There we are. Right, and then that's just going to sit there. So it's, like I said, it's going to be on a little bit of dimension. Really like that. I think that looks so pretty. I'm thinking I want the arrow on as well. I'm not sure I like the smiley face. I have to be honest, the smiley face isn't something that, yeah, is my thing. But, you know, I'm sure we can use it somewhere. Do I want to add anything else on? I don't even think I want to add a sentiment on. I think let's have a look at the sticker sheet. I think if I'm going to add a sentiment on, it's going to be off the sticker sheet. So, and it would be one of these ones. Although, good things take time. I like that. And that could just, yeah, that could just sit there actually. So I don't want it to sort of pop out completely. And then let's grab this. And do I have a pokey tool anywhere? Or my, no, wrong one. Yeah, there's my pokey tool. Okay. And then let's pop some of these stars on. Because I think they would be quite nice, just sort of, you know, randomly put, so not thinking too much about them. Oh, there's one, it stuck to me. Right, I'm thinking one more. Yeah. Aww. That's so pretty. Okay, so there we have it. That is card number 4. So let me grab another card base out and let's do card number 5. And then I will leave you guys because I think this video is going to be super long. Hopefully not too long. So, but this time, let's see what we're going to do. I love that bird paper. I'm liking that. Right, I'm going to glue this down. Again, making use of that bit with the hole in. I mean, obviously if it bothers you having that little strip, then, you know, don't use it. But personally, it doesn't bother me. I quite like it. I just think it adds, it's just that little bit of extra detail to your piece. So, yeah. And then just cut across the top so that it fits. So there's that. And I'm going to keep that for later. I know what I could do with actually clearing my desk so we can see some of these things. The other thing I'm thinking, well, I'm not actually thinking, I was just wondering, do I want to add in any other bits? And right now with those bits, I don't think I do. I think this one, I literally want to do with the stickers. So I like that, and you know, we could just pop that there. So there's that, and yeah, see, I just can't get away with that. And then I'm thinking having it very basic, you know. So yeah, I'm liking the idea of that, having it really, really basic, as in ridiculously basic. I need a couple more hearts. Actually, I'm thinking, I'm wondering if that there, bear with me because we're sort of just working this one out. This is just playing off the stickers. Love. Right, I'm sticking them down. They're stuck down. I can't change my mind. I cannot change my mind on this one at all. All good. We exist in moments. Make the moments count. Think happy. Right, so I'm going to put think happy just here. And then I'm going to put all good here. Yeah. Oh, I love that. I really love that. And then I'm going to grab this little heart. I'm going to stick that there, and I'm thinking that maybe have that heart there. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Right, yeah, leaving it. Leave it. Don't put anything Cameron on. You're going to make it look terrible. Behave. Right, we're going to put some gems on because I think we need some gems. And who doesn't love some gems? Oh, they're so cute. Right, I'm going to add some more. And one there. Yeah, I think that's it. So, these are my cards. These are the 5 cards for this video. Let me bring them back in. Hopefully the next one won't be as higgledy-piggledy as this one. So I hope, do hope that you have enjoyed it. Yeah, let me know which one's your favourite card. Mine's torn between these two. I think they're all beautiful, but yeah, it's these two that are sort of, but then I don't know. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below which ones are your favourite, and I hope you are going to look forward to our second part. So that is coming up in, hopefully in about a week, in a few days or so. Hopefully part 2 will be up, so yeah, do keep an eye out for that. That is it for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and we'll see you again in another video very, very soon. But until then, do take care and happy crafting. Bye.